Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary, and other, fudge, I stumbled. Hi, I'm back. Outer Worlds is back. How are we doing? Hope we're doing fantastically. I don't remember a single goddamn thing about where we were. Mecha! That is you! It is you! How you doing, Mecha? It's been ages. I hope you're doing well. It's been so freaking long. Apparently, according to, Twitch, I think I last streamed 17 days ago. I was like, oh yeah, I'll take like a week off for Christmas and New Year, I'll be fine. It turned into like half a month. But hey, my stream captioner is on. Shut the fudge up, stream closed captioner. It is on, you fool. You dummy. Also, you know what's not on? That should be on? Uh-oh. My chat. You're doing great? I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Danzers! Hello, wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Headset twins? You have the... Hold on. Do you also have the Corsair Void RGB Elite wireless headset? Nice. I legit just completely forgot what my fudging headset was. I was like, it's something is what it is. Yeah, those, but they broke. Oof. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Understandable. Retsky, hello. Wee, how are you as well? Hope you're also doing well. Welcome. I've never had a single Corsair thing of mine break. I'm just saying, not a single Corsair thing of mine is broken. You have a $20 headset. Ooh, no thank you. That's no bueno. I haven't played this game in ages, so forgive me. I've completely forgotten, like, literally everything. Apparently there's more to explore on the Quantum Moon Locator, and the White Hole Station, and the Sunless City. Oh, God. You know, leaving this game and coming back to it was probably not the best choice, but hey, the battery gave up. That'll do it. Your mouse broke immediately, got a refund. The replacement broke in the same way? You're kidding. Okay, to be fair, the only thing Corsair of mine that I actually use is a headset. My mouse is Razer, my keyboard is Razer. My controller is a PlayStation. My camera is a Logitech. As you can see, I am not associated with any particular brand. I care not. As long as it works, it works. Who were you flirting with way back when in this chat, Mecha? I could say everyone and I would still be right. I'm sorry. That's not to at you. I just thought it'd be funny. But I could not tell you. I could not tell you. But I hope everyone had on a completely different note, I hope everyone had a fantastic, like, Christmas and New Year break and everything. I don't know what the fudge I'm doing here. Okay, where's this? Brittle Hollows Equator. Oh, no, wait. Told to visit the Tower Quantum Knowledge and Brittle Hollows Equator. So if I can get to Brittle Hollow and it's Equator, that's where I need to go. Where is Brittle Hollow? Here. Have I not been to Brittle Hollow? That's not right. I've definitely been to Brittle Hollow. No, I have. I just need to get to the Equator. I haven't been on the moon. We're going to the fudging volcanic moon. Post-nuclear Russia in a 20... I don't remember, Mecha. I don't remember at all who you flirt with. And I feel like that's not my responsibility to remember who you flirt with. I feel like you should know who you flirt with. Just a little bit? Uncertain. Fudge, I've forgotten how to play. I've forgotten how to play this game. Not a clue, Mecha, not a clue. I'm sorry. I cannot help. Okay, is there any safe place to land here? That is my question. I highly doubt it, but you know what they say. When you find a... Oh, fudge. I was gonna say, when you find a volcanic planet, you'll land on a volcanic planet, but that's maybe not the best idea. Now I'm wondering if there even is anywhere to land here. It's probably not. Also, it's a moon, not a planet. Good work, me. I know my celestial buddies. Be continued. It was Cerons. I see. I'm glad you worked it out because I'm still confused, but hey. That's how it is, I guess. I don't think I've landed there. Oh no, I have, because that's the thing that keeps booping all over the place. The part of the quantum moon. Chat, does anyone remember what I was doing in this game? Because I don't. And I feel like it's gonna take me like 50 bajillion loops to like get back into the swing of things. You know what? Fudge it. How about we go see what else is happening in this place? Because it says there's more to explore at the White Hole Station. And if there's more to explore at the White Hole Station, then maybe there's more to explore at the White Hole Station. Huh? What's up? What's up, Mecha? What's up? It's the exact time. Okay, Retsky, I know you're talking about Trackmania. That's about all of my knowledge. Oh my god, what do you know? That does look like there's more to explore. Goes into a black hole and then back in space. Yeah, so in this game, black holes transport you to white holes or something. I don't know, it's a little confusing. Okay, maybe you know what, that doesn't help. You know what the there's more to explore thing here might actually be about? Hello, Pika. Come on. Good bird. It might be about how, oh. Shoot, hello. Okay, why can I not, oh. Oh no, that's my ship. That's my ship. You thought Kale had Pika. When the fudge would Kale have Pika? Why would Kale have Pika? Why would Kale have Pika? More importantly, what is this over here? You go down, Downs? Down. Good bird. Pika is mine, not Kale's. I hate to, like, shock you, but... Oh, here we go. Shoot, I've forgotten how to freaking play this game. Kale posted a photo... Hold the fudging phone. Are you sure it was Pika and not Pidge? That looks like Pidge to me. That looks like Pidge. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not just thinking of Viracty's bird? I cannot believe you would get Pidge and Pika confused. I am disappointed, upset. Oh god, no. I wish. I wish. Hello. Oh my god. All birds look the same. They absolutely do not. How dare you? How dare you? My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in Pod 2 or Pod 3? Was he able to board an Escape Pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Ooh. I did not realize there was stuff here I had not found. Like, I thought, oh yeah, this is all just like random, like, you know, bits and pieces that have fallen. And to be fair, it is, but it's random bits and pieces with information. Which probably is not going to help me at all. We'll enter my escape. I don't like the connotation of the meaning of that. I did not like the innuendo. Which I can only assume it is, because what else does it mean? Okay, well, there's that. Where's my ship? I've explored this place now. Where is my ship? There it is. Vroom vroom. We'll have to escape the clan's greatest failure. I was about to be like super like mean and be like, so Mecha, what's your greatest failure? And then I realized, like, hang on. I'm not gonna ask you to freaking out your most horrible moment in chat. That would be sort of mean. I am going to run out of fuel. Yeah, that's, whoop. It was bound to happen. But I could probably still get to my ship, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If I get to my ship, it doesn't matter how much fuel I have, because I can just refuel. On. Ah, fudge. Come on. Oh, no. I'm using oxygen. It's fine. I'll get back. I'll be fine. Whoop. Where's my refueling thing? It is. There we go. Huzzah. Wait. Does it still say I have more to explore here, is the question. Where is the fudging White Hole Station? Where is the White Hole Station? God, I forgot. It still says there's more to explore. Ah. Umber, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Congrats again on beating the fudging dragon thing. That fudging thing is a nightmare. Other end of the Black Hole Station, yeah, probably fudging would be. What is, hold on, what is this? Giant Steep. I mean, I know that. Is that the Quantum Moon? I think that's the quantum moon. It's not gonna let me land on it because it never does. It's not gonna let me land on the thing. Yeah, just fudging up and disappeared because quantum moon. Oh no, it didn't. Maybe this isn't the quantum moon then. Sure, I'm just gonna charge. I'm just gonna land it. I'm just gonna land on it. Vroom vroom. Yep, that's the quantum moon. I knew it. It's fine. Quantum moon locator. Is that on the Ash Twin or the Ember Twin? No clue. I think, you know what, the Ash Twin's probably like completely, the sand is probably all completely like deposited now, right? Maybe not completely. Quantum moon 20, no. Quantum moon locator, Mecha. The quantum moon locator was 20 kilometers away. The quantum moon itself was right in front of me. It was just the thing that locates the quantum moon. Yes, silly. You silly. You're silly. You're silly. That's the best I've got, apparently. Okay. Now, let's see what fun we have. I don't think I've ever actually, like... Yeah, I don't think I've actually fully explored these little things. So we're gonna go have a little meet and greet. Never mind, no, we're fudging not. We're absolutely not gonna have one because the thing is still... Wait. Is the sand even lowering? It is. It is lowering. We're fine. It was high school film club. You demanded to be co-director instead of assistant director and tore the club apart. Oh, no, I wasn't. No, Mecha. I specifically said I'm not asking you what your top biggest failure is. Oh, no, Mecha. I'm sorry. Like, having fudging friends argue and you ending up being in the middle is the absolute worst possible thing. Like, it is not great. Totally not speaking from experience or anything, by the way. I would never speak from experience. No, not at all. Experience is not a thing I have. I don't experience. I don't know what you're talking about. But also, it just sucks to be in the middle of friends arguing. Like, I get it. You don't make friends? Wow, okay. Oh, no, just don't make friends. Not you don't. I was going to say, Rescue, you saying we're not friends? No, that's not what you're saying at all. You're saying just don't make friends. Very different. Understandable. I'm moving my fudging ship. I don't like how high up here it is. Oh. What the phone? Where does this take me? Probably just takes me, yeah, to the top. Okay. I could care less. Quite significantly, actually. Could I care less? I'm moving this to a better place. Just gonna, yep, bring it down a little bit more. There's one of these poles on the north and on the south, which I find very interesting. It's so hard to work out, like, what part of this I've seen and haven't seen. Specifically because the whole thing, like, is under so much fudging sand. It's like, I can't tell when I've explored at something before or not because there's no easy way to discern the landmarks. Like, at all. I know there's like the big project, what's it called, is on this Ash Twin. Like, it's the big thing is on here. You know, the big thing. That's all I know. The camera is weird. This is the landing camera. So it's specifically made for landing. I know, very confusing. Ika, hey. Yes, hello. I love you, baby, but I'm streaming. I know, I haven't done this in like half a month. You're all confused. You don't know who I'm talking to, and it's okay. Yeah, being teenage years is quite a fantastic experience. It's not. I feel like there's got to be another way inside. Cause like they've got the big things that shoot. They have the big like transporting things that like take people back to the surface, which means there's clearly a way under the surface. I don't know what that way is. Ouch. Make people deal with your own drama. 100%. Your own, their own. Don't make people deal with your drama. I mean, unless you sort of want them to, but like, that's not nice. People should deal with their own drama. Okay, come on. Is this gonna let me inside in any way, shape, or form? No. Unless it's fun drama like party planning, I would argue that's not drama. That's just a fun activity for all the friends and family to be involved in, I guess. Why? Okay, screw it. If I just launch myself up. This whole thing transports down. But it's so hard to like, I don't know how to get inside. There's gotta be a way. I mean, there is a way, there has to be. Oh, hello. Hello, now we're getting somewhere. Maybe. Probably fudging not. Be patient until the sand is gone. The problem is, I don't think the sand will all disappear. And by the time it does, I feel like the sun's gonna explode. So I can be patient, but I don't have the time to necessarily be patient. Because the entrance might be, you know, somewhere really nice, like directly underneath the structure I want to get into. Or it might be somewhere absolutely fudging horrible, like, I don't know, underneath these caves. And then get a shovel. Honestly, it'd take more effort for me to dig than to just wait. No time. There is no time. Look, but I'm just saying, by the time an entrance opens up, the sun might explode. And then what? Says the man going through Groundhog. Yeah, but Retsky, every time I go through Groundhog Day, I have to wait for the freaking sand to go away again. Uh-oh. Like, that's the problem! It's this accursed sand! Ika? Up. Yay! Get bad. I'm gonna have to wait anyway. I know. I just want to wait less. I want to wait less. Oh, shoot. I really hope my ship doesn't, Actually, no, I did park it underneath the structure, which is good. That means it's giant. That's what I was concerned of! My ship being fudging lifted up. Sip, 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 sip. Sip, sip. Don't take my ship. Don't take my ship. Don't you fudging dare take my ship. This is why I parked my ship where I did. Otherwise, it would be on the other fudging planet by now. Oh my god, it landed so perfectly. Look at that. Crazy. Gonna take a sip too? Good. Oh my god, chat, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I don't know what this means. I don't know what it means, but we're getting somewhere. Oh. Oh. I mean, the thing is, this place does look fantastic. I really love the whole idea of these twins where sand like constantly flows between them. I think it's a fascinating and unique idea. The problem is, I hate waiting. Because I'm an impatient, I'm impatient. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere, okay? What do you want from me, Retsky? That sun looks like it's about to go fudging supernova any second now. That's a reference you get. Dang, once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Oh, it cut you off. Like... Oh, wait, uncut and then cut. Hey, Carl. Come down. Come down. Go bed. Thank you so much for the sub, Pocky. I appreciate it. How you doing today? How's your ankle? You have to confess something. You've never seen Star Wars? I already know. Oh, yes! An entrance! An entrance! My god. It's here. We did it. We did it. You've seen Shrek, Matrix, and Star Wars. I love how you say New Year, New Lies, and then you tell me you've seen all those things. Like, yeah, I know you're lying. Huh? We need to have a chat, you and me, okay? We need to have a chat. The chat is, stay the fudge up there and don't come down. Yeah, it just goes up. I was expecting like a little room or something, right? Like a little room. Which I'm still expecting there might be a little room or something. Confess your old lies so you can make new ones. You got me. Okay. I'm doing great, Pocky. I'm glad you're doing okay. Anytime anyone mentions Shrek, it instantly makes you want to watch. Okay, no. First off, how dare you? Shrek is not for watching. Ow! Wait. Where the fudge does this go? Oh no, I've been in here. Never mind. Oh god, these giant towers. All they do is they take you up. That's all they do. I waited this whole time for the sand to fudging be transferred. Oh, hello. Oh, no, wait, that's where I just was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Well, now fudging, what do I do? All the sand drains at the bottom is a note. Major weight, lol. Yeah, fudging would be. Well, good to know. We've learned a thing. We've learned a thing. When the planet is completely fudging drained of sand, that is when the sun explodes. So we have a literal hourglass timer. They call this the Hourglass Twins. They're not joking. This is the measure for when the sun explodes. When the hourglass runs out, so does the sun. So my next question is, they said they were building a project on this place, right? Crazy how nature do that. It's not nature. Well, the sun exploding probably is nature. Anyway, we're just gonna, because we know that we're stuffed, we're just gonna watch. Pika, you're gonna watch the sun blow up. This is something you have to look forward to in your life, okay? You ready, Pika? You're gonna see this at some point in the future. Just kidding, you'll die long before then, Pico. It's okay, it's fine. Good one. Good bad. Well, we've learned something. There is absolutely fudging nothing at the bottom of the Ash Twin. Nothing. Zilch. Zero. It was a little anticlimactic, yeah? Because there's nothing at the bottom of the goddamn planet? I know, I'm sad and mad too. I'm mad and sad too. You wanted an earth-shattering kaboom, but Mecha, there's no sound in space. Sound can't travel through space. So there is no earth-shattering kaboom. Sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you. It does not exist. I don't know where the probe tracking module is. It looks like it's underwater. I could see purple electricity outside the viewport. Right. It's in the, Yes. You know what? Oh my god. 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 Okay. No. Hold on. Ah, fudge. Okay. So, the bottom of the ocean and fudging Giant's Deep, right? I'm assuming that's just the satellite giving me the map. The bottom of the ocean and Giant's Deep has the tracking module, okay? It has the probe tracking module, right? But I don't know how to get to the center except through the fudging the dark bramble, right? Trojan jellyfish. Let's go there because I think that's where the module is. So that's what we're gonna do. Need to clean some stuff? Sure thing. Oh shoot. Well, actually, the frozen jellyfish is not in Dark Bramble. That's a lie. I think I have a theory, right? I have a theory. My theory is that you can get to the center of Giant's Deep using the Dark Bramble. We just have to find... Wait, where is Dark Bramble? How can I track that? I want to track that particular frequency and nothing else. That's going to be real difficult, actually. Okay, hold on. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, so. Theory. Ocean depths, Statue Island, Statue Worship, Tower of Quantum. Okay, ocean depths. I want to get to the ocean depths. Because duh. Ooh. God. It's so confusing. I'm trying to like catch up on where I was, right? But it's been so long and I don't remember a god dang thing. Wait, have I not? Oh, Hollow's Lantern is, okay, that's the, right. Okay, well. Bellspell's Camp, the vessel. The vessel. Let's go back to the vessel. I guess. I'm trying to catch up on where I was and what I was doing. And it's going very poorly, so... There we go. Don't worry, I'm not going to run into him because I planned this perfectly. See, it's fine. It's chasing after me, but I made it through. Ah, shoot. Well, that's not great, isn't it? That was really unfortunate. Shoot. I accidentally boosted. You have to leave the house, Rise. Okay, you've been waiting for this. I've come here several times, Retsky. I've come here several times, and I know how to get through it. I just accidentally pressed the wrong fudging keyboard controller button, and I boosted. You screw me? Yeah. I don't think I've just gone from red to red to red. I'm gonna try that. You've got stuff to do. Sure thing, Retsky. I'll see you when you're back, supposedly, at some point, maybe. Okay. I mean, I'd love to... You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try, while I'm here, I'm gonna try land on the sun thing, the fudging that. I think it's way too close to the sun. Basically, each player runs a sea state from small tribe to however long they survive. I love that. However long they survive. Shoot, I'm not gonna make it. I gotta boost out. How did they build a goddamn little like sun platform right next to the sun and it doesn't pull it into, like, I don't understand how they, whatever. I don't understand how they did it. Like, how does that sun project not get pulled in? And it's, like... I know how orbits work. I don't understand why my tiny little ship that's the size of a fudging pin gets pulled in like it's a fudging magnet, but the gigantic freaking structure that's orbiting the sun doesn't. Going too fast to the side. Do you think this is a space sim? No, it's a fun little arcadey time loopy game, okay? Like that thing there, I don't know how to activate free cam. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to activate free cam. There we go. That thing there, how does that not just fall into the sun? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I say as I very much do care. But anyway, yes, as I was saying, I don't think I've just gone from red to red to red inside here, inside Dark Bramble, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what going from red to red to red does. Because I feel like that will take me somewhere very helpful and very important. Oh shoot, am I gonna hit that? Oh, I'm gonna be cutting it so close. So very close, but we made it. We're good. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I'm okay with that explanation. Okay, shoot. Here we go. We just have to glide. We just gotta glide. Hey friends, how are we doing on this fine day in the middle of space? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastically. You know, chilling, we're hanging out, we're having a great grand old time. Please donate me, and we'll be best buds. No? Are these fish hot? No. No? That. What? 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 Okay, here we go. Here's the red. Here's the red. Wait, don't tell me this is one of those things where it's like, oh, the red isn't actually anything. You can't do anything with it. I'd be so upset. Oh, of course, the red are the eggs. Right? That's the anglerfish's eggs. Yeah, I think they're eggs. Can I move now? I don't know if I can give a little, like, boost or if I'm gonna get eaten. Like, am I far enough away from the anglerfish? Absolutely fudging not. Make an omelet? Okay, I am far enough away. Well, I'm at their fudging eggs. What am I meant to do with this information? Can I kill the eggs? Can I be all like, oh boy, eggs. Smash them to pieces? Okay, well. Never mind, I know exactly where the red space goes now. The question is, where do I go next? That way. Why not? Why not just shoot straight for it? And hope that it's something of value. I don't know. Okay, now we have 2 places to choose from. Let's say that way. Oh, it's gone. That's unfortunate. Why is it gone? Is it hiding? Or does it not exist? I think it's an anglerfish. I'm getting out. Yeah, it was an anglerfish. The inside is, it's not that the inside is bigger. It's more that, like, it bends the fabric of space. You go into a sort of spot and it, like, connects to all these other spots. And it's, like, wibbly wobbly, spacey, wacy, timey-wimey nonsense. Yeah, it's an anglerfish. Does that mean I'm stuck here? Oh no. It seems like I'm in a repeating, like, circle of, like... Yeah. Shoot. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to repair my ship, but when I go next to my ship to repair it... There we go. Cool. Oh, the landing gear is also damaged. Well, why didn't you tell me so? You probably did. That the one that's damaged? I'm gonna assume it was. Yeah. Okay, well, what if instead of going forward, I just turn this boy around and just go back? What if I just go back? Okay, cool, I leave. That's what I wanted. Take 2. Gonna go this way. Gonna go to the vessel. And then we're gonna go to the vessel again. I'm staying the hell away from the eggs because you go inside and you get omnommed. Oh. Wait, no, this is where they all died. Okay, never mind. I am going to the red where they're all gonna get omnommed. Lovely. Time to get omnommed, chat. Well, that's not ideal in the slightest. It's a new thing Twitch did because they're trying to be super cool. Where if something really cool happens on stream, you can press the react button and then it'll be like, oh my god, look at that, that's so awesome. Except I don't know how it works and I don't think anyone else does either, and like, what's the point of it? What does it do? What's the point? Beats me. I need to fix my ship, but I can't get out because I'll get eaten. I hate that I just have to drift. Does it get sent to you after stream like an easier clipping thing? Eh? What? Then why not just use clips? Or like, I'm so confused. I don't get it. I don't understand. Twitch doesn't make sense to me anymore. Twitch does, not that it's ever made sense to me, but like now it really doesn't. Just biding my time till I think I can zoom. Go. Free zoomies. YouTube isn't even competition. Like legit, Twitch cares and not. Like YouTube is not doing a great job at being a competition to Twitch. Okay, so we're back here again. I need to fix my ship again. There we go. Is that it? Is that all that's broken? Yeah, that's all that's broken. Now, not this way. It is this way. Whoop. Nope, it's not that way. Apparently that doesn't open. Oh, I'm dumb. It's this way. So, what we have here is something I still don't know how to solve. It's a puzzle. That supposedly powers whatever this thing is, except that thing doesn't have a thing, so there's nothing to power, I assume. Unless that powers like doors? Ow. It does not in fact power any doors. Ow. Yeah. So that does not puzzle, that does not power any doors. My only other guess is to power something on the second floor. We have some notes and things to read, which I've already read them. Because this is the vessel that disappeared, right? Like, I've already read all this. Have I read this side? I think I have. Yeah, because they're saying something went wrong during the warp and they ended up in this fudging mess and they're dying and everyone's dead. And then they all died because, you know, this place is fudging dead. So we power the only other thing in this room. This thing, which is like some sort of password or something. I don't know how I meant to solve it, but like you move the thing, right? Oh, hold on. There's nothing up there. But like you move the thing and you can draw your little symbols and all sorts of your nonsense. and you bring it down to the next level. You fudge and do your other fudging wacko password combinations, which I don't understand what they are because, like, who does? And it probably tells me, lol, the password's wrong. Were there symbols on the doors? No. Fortunately, there were not. Doors are just doors. Funnily enough. Also, my fuel is critical, so I'm gonna get back in my ship and refuel, so I don't end up dying of lack of fuel, I guess. No, I haven't actually ever, like, gone around the the front of the vessel to see what's at the front. I don't think. I mean, maybe I have. What am I hitting? I wonder if I've seen some sort of design of things somewhere before. Maybe no. Sort of input device. Still here incoming messages, the recording, blah blah blah. That's the grave. I know that. The escape pods, the anglerfish fossil, the Sunless City. I haven't seen everything at the Sunless City. The Sun Station I can't even get to. The Whitehole Station, apparently there's more there. I don't know. There's more to explore there. The Lakebed Cave. Okay, Ember Twins North Pole. Maybe I need to go there. Like, right at the start of a loop before the sand starts to fill up. Absolutely not. In fact, today has mostly been a thing of, like, where was I? Where am I? What am I doing? What's going on? That's been today. But hi, Magikarp. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's been fun. I'm glad you're having fun. I am so very lost. You wouldn't happen to, by any chance, know, like, if I had any big things I needed to do last time that I was like, I need to do this thing, and then just, like, forgot about? Because that's what I'm thinking. I could go to the Quantum Moon Locator, because, completely honestly, it says there's more to explore there, and I've not done a single goddamn thing, so... How do I get out? How do I leave? Oh no. Where is the exit? Yeah, I didn't think I did either. Probably because I hit a fudging dead end and didn't know what to do. Which is a little unfortunate, but it happened. Also, this may just be me going out on a limb here, but just based on how this area looks, I want to say it feels like it's the core of, like, the Dark Brambleseed thing. Maybe. I don't know. No, I want to go to the Ember Twin, but this will get me close enough. Just die. Wow. Actually, how rude. No, I know I'm not stuck. I feel like I'm stuck with knowing what to do rather than having nothing left. Or being stupid or, like, whatever. Like, I know I have no idea how to get to the Sun Project. Or whatever that fudging thing orbiting this place is. I don't know how to get to there. I assume maybe some sort of teleporter, which might be on the Ash Twin. In fact, if it's on the Ash Twin somewhere, I could check it now. We still have a bit of time before the end of the cycle, so that's perfect. I don't remember where any of these places go. Shoot. Stuffed up, there we go. You thought dying helped? No, because I didn't want to reset the cycle. Not just yet, anyway. Oh, I did work out, actually. I worked out one thing. When the hourglass runs out, the thing goes kaboom. I solved that puzzle. I did real good solving that one. Okay, so this is from the Black Hole Forge. The Astrium Project's on the way. I think I've read all this. I don't know where this one goes, though. But I guess there's one way to find out where it goes, and it's to just take the fudging teleport, right? Just take the teleport and then teleport back. The problem is I just don't have much time. Oh, there's my ship. Actually, if this took me directly to like the Sun Forge thingy, that would be fantastic. It's not going to. And I know they like made some sort of method for figuring out where they go. Wait a minute. No, I don't know. Like, I know there's a way to tell where each thing goes, but I don't understand it. So, this is gonna go to fudging Brittle Hollow, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so this takes me to the forge, which I've pretty much already explored, I believe. So I can go back. I don't want to go there. Okay, this one takes me to freaking, not Earth. That's obvious because I remember not Earth being the one with all the freaking trees. Oh, that's coming this way. That's not good. I don't want that. Ah, fudge. Come on. Come on. Don't get taken out. Oh, made it. Nailed it. Okay. Now, this has two ways it goes. It's actually super intriguing. I don't know how to tell which way is which. It's a very strong sock. Very strong. I'm just thinking like cactus. Do the cacti mean anything? That's Earth, Terra, whatever the fudge that place is. It's not going to take me there. There's no way this takes me to the sun base. I don't know if any of these would. Where are you gonna take me? Hurry up and take me there. I want to know where I'm going. Come on, tell me, because this ain't fair. I hate having to wait for all the freaking stars to align. The planets have insanely fast orbits. Okay, here we go. It's got to be taking me here, right? No? Where in the fudge is this going? I've done a full rotation of the goddamn sun. Oh, I remember reading a thing about how like you can intercept the transporter thingy if there's like a 5-degree overlap or something like that. I wonder if that comes into play at any point. Like it's gonna come into play at some point. I just don't know when. Man, it'd be so nice if it happens now and I just get transported to the freaking sun base or something. Which is where I have a feeling it's going to go. This takes me to the Ember Twin, doesn't it? This just takes me to the Ember Twin. Right? It just takes me to the Ember Twin. No! That is the absolute worst moment. Oh my god. Well, that fudging sucks. I forgot how this thing works again. Oh, well. Now, it said I haven't fully explored this place, so I may as well now. Property of Chert. No mind we're making astronomical observations. What's it for? What are we observing? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, shoot. Have I not read this scroll? I might not have. Quick, 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 quick. We're running out of time. Quantum moon locators functioning. I have markers for each of the... I observed that around Dark Bramble, you have keen eyes. This moon travels a total of 5 locations, but I add a marker to Dark Bramble. I thought the locator is now accounted for all the locations. Sometimes the locator can't tell. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's possible there's a 6th place it travels to. Ah! It's possible that there is a 6th place the moon travels to. So it's spinning around this now because it's over on that planet? Is that how that works? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Well, that's something added to the ship log, which I'm insanely grateful for. I don't really understand how this works, the spinny thing. That's okay, because the sun's gonna explode anyway. And now I have a very important thing on the ship's log. So orbit 6 places. I know. Why does the supernova sound like a toilet flushing in the next room? Why not? Do you think of that, Mecha? Why not? You know? Where could be the 6th place of orbits? The enveloper? I'm trying to work out how many freaking planets are in this solar system. Yeah, 6th location. Quantum moon sometimes disappears to an unknown 6th location. Travels a total of 5 locations. Well, no, it travels to 6th. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, that's the thing. Is it's like, where's the 6th place it goes? You know. Visitors to the moon always arrive on the South Pole. Land the shuttle at the South Pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. No Harthian has been able to land on it. You don't land on the moon. Maybe you enter the moon from the 6th location. Where could it go? Like, Dark Bramble is the only thing I can think of, is like it ends up in Dark Bramble, right? There is nothing coming from Dark Bramble right now. Right now. Island Shard, so I've seen that one. Never trust autopilot. I just got an achievement. Die within 60 seconds of waking up. Autopilot killed me. I hate this. Puts the game on autopilot. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna pilot you right into the fudging sun. Autopilot. It's a cave shard. That's the grove shard. That's the tower shard. Unknown. We're going that way. We're going to unknown. Tesla designed that one. Maybe this unknown is where the, I'm going to unknown. Oh, is unknown on this planet? Hold the phone. It is. Oh. That's unknown there. Well, now I'm just sad. Pika just pooped on me. Down, 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 down. Unknown is just a little fudging thing that teleports in the little tiny little space in the fudging museum place. Except this time, unlocked Tesla. The fire did not come from within the craft, but out. Unlike Tesla, right? Okay, hold on. Let's get this fudging unknown fudger marked off, so I don't have to freaking deal with going, oh, where's this unknown thing, when it's literally just this. The museum shard. Okay, what have we got? We've got museum shard. Museum shard again. Power shard. Quantum moon. Grove shard. Okay, well, now this isn't helping me. Apparently I found every single freaking quantum moon shard that exists in this goddamn universe. Well, that doesn't help me. Oh, wait, I don't want to be here because I've got the DLC and I don't want to accidentally open it by going here. So, whoops. Let's get the fudge away. Hi, moon. What's it called? Eye of this something or other. Okay, well, what else haven't I fully explored then? The White Hole Station, which is like, there's more to explore here, except I don't fudging know what there is there. And the Sunless City. So I guess I'm going to the Sunless City. Because I haven't explored everywhere on the city. I don't know. Oh, the Sunless City is in the in-between. That's right. Isn't there something on the North? I think there's something on the North Pole, like a little underwater cave or something. I'm gonna fly right into the sun again, aren't I? God, fudging game. Autopilot, autopilot, autopilot. Calm down. Autopilot, autopilot, autopiloted! Yeah, I couldn't accelerate away from... I couldn't get away from that because I accelerated into it far too hard. Inertia. Autopilot piece of trash. Take... Fudging. I wish I had a tracker of how many cycles it's been. But I didn't do that. I didn't set that up because I didn't think I'd be going from one cycle to the next, because honestly, who would? When you first start this game, you don't even know you're in a time loop. At least 3. Oh, mecha. Multiply that by about 20 and I think you're still getting closer. Getting a little closer. It's like that. I want to go there. Anyway. It's still at least 3. Yeah, but like it's not close. Like you're correct, but not in the fun sense. That made no sense to me. Yo. That's the sand as it grows. Lovely to nose. You're correct, just not accurate. Yeah, whatever. Me just like, fine. Have it your way. Okay, let's get to this Sunless City. Okay. Gonna be down here? Shoot. I've forgotten where the entrance to the fudging Sunless City is. God dang it. Oh, hello. Have I not? I don't think I've seen this before. Not that it fudging matters because I can't get in. Oh, no, you know what? That's probably the observation place or something. I think I have. If you describe it, you're gonna slap you again? Try me. Also, what do you mean again? I've yet to slap you. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember there being a... It's here, there we go. Our signal scope, nope, it's the scout launcher. And we do photo mode. So I can see where all the ghosty boys are at. Anyway, that one place that I got sucked up to and I was like, oh, where's the cactus place go? Yeah, it's here, because this place has a bunch of fudging cacti. Okay, so apparently I've not explored all of the Sunless City, which... Interesting. Thought I did. Come on. Okay, let's get as far down as possible. But not this way, because that way I've been. I've explored all of that. We're not gonna go that. Okay. There's nothing here. Is there anything there? No. Come on, take me up. Oh, this is up. Me, take me up! And it's like, you're already there. Anything there? No. Okay, so I've just wasted a butt ton of my fuel and gotten absolutely nothing out of it, which, lovely. My favorite. I didn't realize there was more to explore here. I thought I was done with exploring the Sunless City, but I guess I've missed something rather significant. Which, good to know. I do appreciate how the game tells you, hey, you've not explored everything. Because if it was not for that, I'd be stuffed. Cultist Simulator? I do not see it. I don't see it. I think it's so very different. That's the Fossil Cave and how to get there. So I've read all that because I've gotten there. And that way takes me somewhere completely different. So I know where that goes now. But I have not checked this. What is this? This is Stepping Stone Cave. Okay, I have checked that. I know exactly where that goes. The place of stepping stones. Okay, so I do want to go this way. Now, is there anything in this little house? No, and then that takes me out here. So we don't go that way, and instead we do a little boosty boost. And no, that goes back into Stepping Stone Cave, because I've been there before. Hey, Tim, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a huge freaking puzzle that I do not understand. And I am very lost and confused. But the game is fantastic, and you should absolutely, like, check it out, I guess. I was gonna say it was on, it was on Game Pass, but they removed it like a week ago, which really sucks. What? Anything important? No. It's so good. It's so good. Wait, where does this take me? I don't think I've gone up there before. Maybe I have. I have. I think I've read this. Should we build the sun station to power the project? Are there ways to generate this level of power? Blah, blah, blah. How do you get to the sun station, though? Like, how do you get there? That's what I want to know. How do you get to the sun station? You walk. Yeah, let me just walk to the fudging sun. You got me, Mecha. You got me. Just walk to the sun. You're so right. How could I just have not considered that? It's so dumb of me. I don't think I've checked this area. I think this is the part I haven't checked. Yeah, because how am I meant to get inside here is the thing, right? This cactus will puncture my suit. That's how I need it. I need to get inside there. But how? No way in from above. Right? Okay, that was bad. Okay, that was also bad. Like, unless I can fall down through that sand, but it doesn't look like I can. At least I know what I need to do. Wait, does the sand stop falling when, the ash twin is empty, I wonder? Oh, don't tell me I can just come in through here. Oh my god, that would be so funny if I could. Ouch! What is Native Legends? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that there, so I know where I need to actually go. God, where's the exit? I don't know how to get out, I'm stuck! This way. Okay. Now, problem solving. There we go! Oh my god, I'm a genius. Okay. We've been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun state. Oh, oh my god, this is how we can get there. Don't worry, the station is such a low stellar orbit. We've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from the Ash Twin. Purely theoretical exercise. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Look forward to working with you. I'm relieved it'll be easy to return to the Ash Twin regularly. Told her we shouldn't be traveling there by shuttle, and the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. Okay, so there is a way to transport from the Ash Twin. So that's exactly what I thought. I was like, there's got to be a way to like teleport there up through one of those chasey-wacy things. And so there is. From the Ash Twin. And that's perfect because I just need to get to my ship from here. How do I get to my ship from here? This way, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, I just get back to my ship. And then take it to the Ash Twin. Where's my ship? And then I can get to the sun station. Fuel level critical, it's fine. Fuel level is fine. I don't know what you're complaining about. What's the problem? There's no problem. I'm zooming! Okay. I just need to work out which freaking station it is. There's a way to travel safely from the Ash Twin. Great. And like, I suspected as much. But I never knew like how. So. Is it one of these? This one doesn't specify where it goes. Let's hope it takes me to the sun station, because that one there, that takes me to the Ember Twin, which I just came from. That's Dark Bramble there. That's the sun. Yeah, I know. I have to wait. Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't think this one takes me to the sun station. It's probably going to take me to the... No, the forge is somewhere else. That's another teleport pad. At least now I know. It's just a waiting game of like, which one of these? Test them all, one by one, bit by bit. What is that place? That's the moon, right? Yeah, and then that's Earth. That's not where this goes. And what is that place there? Broken Hollow? Broken Fudging, whatever? I don't know. Come on. I'm trying to think what place hasn't lined up with this. The Interloper? Nope. That just went straight past. Come on. Not Dark Bramble, so we just wait for it to go past that. Deep Hollow, I think, is the only one that hasn't gone past. Deep Hollow? Giant's Deep. I've forgotten what the planet's called. It does work, right? I'm not standing on like a broken teleport pad, yeah. Yeah, that one. I think it's gonna take me there. No? Well, now I'm confused. I have no idea where it goes. Oh, there goes my ship. Oh, no, this one takes me to Ember. Wait, if this one takes me to Ember, then where does the other side take me? The other side must take me to the sun, moon place. It probably just really does a bad job because I got sucked up beforehand, right? I hope this takes me to the thing. Go on, down, good bird. I hope this takes me to the sun place, and I also really hope that the sand doesn't suck me up, because I feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen. The sand will just like suck me up, and that'll be it. It'll be gone, over, GG, you know. I know I did learn how, I just can't really understand. I don't understand it. I know I was told, I'm well aware like that I do know which one takes me where, but I just don't get it. I don't really get it. I might have to check my ship log again. In fact, the next loop I will. For now, I'm just gonna trial and error it. Because like, I know that like, well, I know that place now takes me to the freaking Ember Twin. Yeah, Tim, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Go have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Yeah, I don't know where this one takes me. I assumed because of these like cacti that it took me to the Ember Twin, but the other side took me to Ember Twin. Oh, sand, please no. Sand, no. Sand, no. Mr. Sandman. Oh. There? There? It's just Sandman. Okay. No. Ah, shoot. Okay, we good. Sandiest sand. Oh, fudge, I'm a bit high. Higher up. I haven't taken no weed. Wait, no, this is the other one. There we go. Now we wait again. What's a drug? I take medications. That did not help my case. I don't take drugs, I just get medicated. Mm-hmm. Nailed it. Fudging Magikarp's probably just watching me, just laughing to himself, like, streamer lacks critical information. Like, yeah. Yeah. Oh! No. Okay, this one has to. Like, this one's gone around so many times. Maybe you have to be there early in the loop. Or later. I'm thinking once the Ash Twin has stopped depositing all its sand on this planet, It's more painful than funny. Oh, fudge. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm thinking once the ash twin is deposited all its sand, maybe then I'll be able to take the swoop. Like, I really badly want to leave this one and go, yeah, nah, it's not this one. But it fudging would be this one. It fudging would be. Like, I'm gonna leave it and it's immediately gonna be like, yeah, this was the teleporter. You're absolutely correct. Oh. Oxygen. That's the thing I need to survive. Up. Here it comes. Time to, seek... Oh my god, I can seek refuge, like... Here. Just seek refuge there. And then come back out. I'm starting to believe this actually does just teleport me to, the in-between. Or it's just a completely broken teleport. Watch that be the case. Watch this be a broken teleport. I will be so upset. Like, this whole time I'm just chilling here waiting, and it's just like, actually, no, this one doesn't work. Oh, I'm dying. I ran out of oxygen. Question for you then, Magikarp. Where did I... Because I'm going to check my ship logs. Where did I find out the information about where, which tower takes me where? Now it's funny. I'm going to check my ship logs. I just don't want to have to go through every single individual freaking thing, you know? I'm basically asking which ship log to check. You know, save me looking through the 50 bajillion of them. Brittle Hollow. Gravity Cannon, Quantum Shard, Black Hole Forge. Okay, here. Alignment angles need to be 5 degrees within the center. This results in warp windows. Anyone stepping to... Okay, no. Okay, a warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. It's always aligns at the center of the corresponding astral body. It must be located in or in close orbit. The Hourglass Twins are so close they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All the towers are being constructed in the Ash Twin. The 6 receivers are in different locations. Okay, well, that's not helpful. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. On Brittle Hollow's equator, I still need to work out how to get to that. Gravity Cannon, Northern Glacier, Hanging City. Traveler named the source of the Eye of the Universe. Mural. Cape Pod 1, Ryback's Camp, Tornado Simulator, Southern Observatory. Maybe this was it. No. Okay, so wrong. Wrong. Okay. Increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. I need to know how to do that. Here we go. Right. Designs the towers on the Ash Twin. Each tower warps to a different planet, though many know are quick to note the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower is designed to visually reflect its destination. So the towers themselves reflect the destination. Oh. Right. Towers allowed... Okay, so... I'm looking at this like, okay, they visually reflect. So the sun is... Fudged if I know. Fudged if I know. The central chamber inside the ashram was physically sealed off by the Nomad plan to construct capable. Every memory recorded is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit. Advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber. I don't know how to actually get to the central chamber, though. That's the thing, right? They form a ring around the equator. I don't actually know how to get inside. Well, okay. I at least know which Ash Twin tower I think I want to go to for the sun. There, over that way. The question just becomes, how do I get inside its equator, right? Because I looked, and I couldn't get inside it from, like, the fudging outside. Like, the entire freaking surface of that sandy fudging planet was drained, and I couldn't find a way. Dude, actually, speaking of, I should probably find was it the North Pole caverns or something? Like, the North Pole of here had, like, a fudging... Hold up. The lake bed cave. Was it the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? Oh my god, is the sun gonna fudging eat me? Okay, no. Somehow I escaped the pool of the sun. Wait, why can I not... Okay. I don't know what happened there. Okay. North Pole of planet. The lake bed fudging cave. Where's it? Me trying to work out where the fudging North Pole is. This way. Here we go. Oh, now we are talking. Now we are talking. An identified signal? I have not been here. This is new and interesting. Ah, shoot. This way? No. That's a dead end. No, that's escape pod 2. I know where that is already. Hold on. What's the unidentified signal? Okay. I have no idea where I'm going. Absolutely no idea. I'm just gonna wait here for my freaking fuel to recharge. Oh my god. There we go. And I need to jump from like one thing to the next. Or, there we go. Then jump over to this side. Then should have crushed me. Oh, absolutely. But I ain't gonna argue. I'm just gonna hope I'm going the right fudging way. Because honestly, I have no idea where I'm going. Well, this can't be right. Oh, well. You know what they say, something, something, tally-ho. It's probably very much not right. I've probably gone back. Probably gone backwards. Wait, there's an unknown? Okay, there's the unknown one that I'm looking for. I think. Wait, no, I just did a fudging loop. Oh god, where am I going? Oh, someone help me. Not that way. Oh, fudge, I'm lost. Little loop again. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Stick to the left. Okay, just stick to the left. Go around. Cactus. Good. Can I get over a cactus? It doesn't look like... Quantum cactus! Of course. Of course. They're fudging quantum things. Because this whole place is quantum locked, right? I solved the puzzle of the quantum locked fudging room. Oh my lord. Oh, I turned something off. But... Oh, that's lovely. If you've come here to look for Coleus, this is where Vanish has been missing for 2 days now. The strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this unusual rock shard in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. What happened before he disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall him standing on the largest one, and then my lantern died. When it lit again, they were both gone. If I stand on the rock... Oh, fudging! That's funny as hell! Here we go. So what I did, Mecha, is there's this... I gotta pause this. There is a thing within this game called the quantum moon, or the quantum rocks. And the characteristic that these quantum things, these quantum rocks, quantum moon has, is that when you're not looking at it, it transports somewhere else. It's quantum entangled, it's fudging wibbly wobbly. Think Doctor Who freaking... if you're not looking at it, it can move, essentially. Like the Weeping Angels, except they completely fudging move to all sorts of different places. So, by the other characteristic they have is they cause objects near them to also warp. So what I did was I looked away from the cactus and from the blocked, like, cavern parts, and when I'm looking away from them, they teleport elsewhere, and I basically used that to clear myself a path by looking away. And similarly, when you look away from that rock, anything on it teleports as well. So that's how I teleported. This teleported me to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Also alarming, this new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. The rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. It's returned. Never before I've been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. It seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis, if the rock can bring me, it can carry me out. It's correct. I can travel in the rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings. Complete darkness. Molleray is here now. We theorize when the conscious being is in contact with the quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, the being can become entangled with it and they move together. I've discovered a new quantum rule. Promise me he'll never vanish again even if he does learn something from it. Ah, that is a very important quantum rule. Where am I now? Good. This is a new location. If you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you, tell me he vanished without a trace during our recent trip and has been missing ever since. Some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Oops. Where was he when he was lost? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away to examine the sample. When I turned back, he wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. I'm afraid for him. We'll learn more by examining the northern lake bed. Okay, this is good. I'm really... Oh god, where do I go? Do I go down or do I go up? Surely I go up, right? I don't know. I have choices. Knowledge acquired. Oh my god. Where am I? An identified nearby signal. Oh my god. Okay, so the North Pole, this thing, I can fudging... Okay, that's perfect. This is actually perfect. So now I know that I can go back into that cave, onto that rock, and I can transport myself through the nearby caves and stuff. Okay, where is the oxygen tank? Okay. it's you. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. I have a question for you. I found something. I found your notes about the main crater. Hope they were useful. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Notice there's no such planet. It's Dark Bramble, which grew into place. Okay, yeah. I know that. Okay. I have another question. I found my writings about the quantum moon. Everyone loves a good mystery. I observed the moon orbiting each of 5 planets, but it disappears in the sky. Maybe there's another place it travels to. I found something. I found about the sun station. Is that what orbits around the sun? The sun station. Quite clever to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. Wonder how they're able to travel back and forth. I know how they do that. Found transmission saying the universe is dying. You what? I don't, what? You mean to say the modern Nomai and other parts of space and they believe the universe is dying currently? Right now? How could I have missed so many signs? The supernova were there, but I was studying the stars for what does it matter if, oh, I'm sorry, but I have to look over my charts. Oh no! Oh, now he won't talk to me. That's unfortunate. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. Let's go back. Wait, was it this way? No, it was the other way, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this way. Okay, now let's go down. Let's go down then. I was gonna say, is the exit fudging Quantum Block 2? No, it's not. Oh. Oh, right, this links with this. Okay, I understand now. I understand now. That's where that goes. Well, I guess we can't speak to Chert till the next cycle because he's having a fudging mental breakdown over the fudging universe dying. But we can absolutely travel somewhere else with our fantastic rock. This is that same cave, isn't it? It is. Okay. Where is this? This is a new place. New place acquired. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed. An update, we went back and discovered the rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. It means it wanders like the quantum moon does. Phileas is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave. Several days ago, we weren't able to find any trace of him. Yep, okay. We know that. Where does this go? Oh, fudge! Is this is the normal... Is this the normal teleporty place? No. Is that me trying to work out where the fudge I am? Okay, so this is the other side of this. Okay. And we came from up there. I almost died getting punctured down there. So what if I go this way now? Okay, this way goes to a broken bridge. I'm trying to, like, get my head around this place. Okay, elsewhere on the surface, whatever, it's fine, does not matter. Let's go back to the rock. Okay, excellent. And take a trip. Where am I now? Looks like that same cave. Same place again. This looks like the same cave, right? Yeah. Okay, and now we're back here. So it seems like... Yeah, cool. So... Awesome. I just realized I can't actually get out of here without the rock. So I'm gonna take the rock out. Yeah. This gets me out of here. Gonna say hi to Chert. Actually, no, we're not gonna say hi to Chert because Chert won't speak to us. We'll just take our ship. But now I'm gonna go to the fudging the Ash Twin. Because now I can. It's mostly been replaced. The sand is mostly gone. So where is the one that takes me to the sun? I think it's that one. That one looks sort of sun-like, I guess. Oh no, this one. I think. Fudging, they don't make it easy to tell which goes where, do they? They really don't. We're gonna go to this one quickly now before the freaking planet kicks me off. Or the sand, rather. Okay. Oh, no. I don't think I can get to it because all the fudging, this is in the way. Okay, that's fine. What if there's another entrance down below? Maybe? Oh, actually, it might be up here. On. Let me in. Fudge! Okay, this absolutely goes to the sun station because they're being a real fudging pain about how to enter it. That's how you know it goes where I want it to go. You have to look at it from above. Yeah, you know, I know. That's what I worked out. Is it's how it looks from above. Which is why I think this is the sun, because it looks like a freaking sun, right? But it's blocked and it won't let me in. Because there are goddamn cacti in the way. Do I have to navigate around? Hold up. If this is a thing where I have to, like, carefully navigate my freaking... It looks like a thing I have to, like, carefully navigate. Or I don't even need to be careful and I can just, like... Whoop! Oh, perfect. Suntower offline. Fudging, swear to God. Fudging offline. As of 3 minutes ago. So I just missed out on the transport by 3 minutes. Oh my God. Well, you can't be there soon after reset because you can't actually enter this until the sand depletes. I'm 3 fudging minutes late. Sooner? Yeah, fudging stupid. Okay, this is the Ember Twins. We move on past it. Oh, this is coming towards me. Hold on. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Where does this one go? I wonder. Oh. You know what? That one goes to Earth looking place. Ow. I'm fine. Hey, this one goes somewhere. We'll find out. Yep, okay, black hole place. Lovely, lovely. Forge. I know where it goes, where I am. I forgot which way I came from. I think I came from this way. Okay, where does this one go, do you think? God. I don't know where this one goes. Hexagon looking places. It's Giant Steep, Deep Hollow, whatever the fudge it's called. I've forgotten what it's called. Giant Steep. Brittle. It's Giant Steep and Brittle Hollow. So this one probably goes to Giant Steep. Because the other one went to Brittle Hollow. Just waiting for the planet to rotate. Snad. Snad. Yep. As I suspected, Giant Steep. And then this is the sun, which is fudging offline because fudge me, I guess. Okay, well. Well. I wonder. Where's my ship? On the other planet. Cool. Hey, Mecha, you want to see something else that's also unrealistic? This sand won't crush me as I get taken to the other fudging planet. There we go. Perfect. Because I didn't get crushed by a butt ton of sand? I don't know. Seems like I should have been crushed. I don't know. No? Okay, so... Oh, shoot. I'm not falling into the sun, am I? Better fudging not be. Get me out of here. I just realized how dangerously close to the sun that this place orbits. One butt ton of sand is less heavy than a butt ton of rock, but they both weigh a butt ton. They both weigh a butt ton. Anyway. It's quantum able to escape the cave he was trapped in. Turn to examine the theorized when a conscious being is in contact with the object and seizes to exert, the being can become entangled with it and they both move together. So that makes sense for being on the quantum moon. How do I get to Brittle Hollow's equator? Enuma was told to visit, learn one final rule before embarking on a pilgrimage. But how do I get to the fudging quantum tower, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? Because it's on Brittle Hollow, but I can't get to it. Oh, the quantum shard! The quantum shard! I'm meditating until next week. I stand on top of the quantum shard. Maybe it takes me to the fudging quantum tower. Or maybe like that's how I get onto the quantum tower, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try it anyway. Because I need to get on that quantum tower, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge somehow. Although it might not be dark enough. I just need to cease to observe it, right? So if I look up, I'm not observing it anymore, right? Theoretically. I don't know how it works. We're gonna try it. Where is it on Brittle Hollow? It's on Brittle Hollow. It's called the Tower Shard. So of course it's connected to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I'm feeling so smart right now. Ika, what are you doing? Chirp, chirp, what are you doing? I'm sort of concerned because he's looking at the cables. And I'm like, you better not be trying to chew them. Hold on, what are you doing? Okay. Sorry, I think I hit my microphone. Whoops. Accidents happen. Tower Shard is on the other side of the planet right now. Okay, here. This is where it is. Now, I hypothesize that if I stand on the thing and look away, hopefully I teleport to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, right? I need to be in complete darkness. Oh man. Looking up doesn't help. Okay, you know what? Maybe not. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh. No, but like, it's... There's no way, right? Like, there's no entrance. No entrance, I don't think. The entrance is fudging stuffed, right? Can't get inside. Where's the entrance? Where's the entrance? Where's the entrance? Game, where's the entrance? Where's the entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge game? Where's the entrance, game? Where's the entrance? Huh? I wanna know. I wanna know how to get in, game. Okay, well, it's not that way. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, below. Okay, well, clearly I go below. If I turn this off... Whatever. Because here's the issue I had when I tried to enter it, right? This is the fudging issue I had, was that it's all broken and I can't climb up. You're making your first pilgrimage, ascend these stairs. Yeah, well, I can't because it's fudging broke. It broke-ded. Ouch. So there's gotta be another way. There has to be. If I just keep looking away, maybe it will like fix itself, like it'll be quantum locked or something. Maybe. Whoa. A fudge? This is where I dead-ended here last time. Oh man, I just want to know. Oh fudge. Ow. I want to get up. Yeah, that's not it, Chief. Minecraft villager noises. That did not help. Like, there's got to be another entrance in. Has to be. It's illegal for there not to be. Surely the only entrance in was not subject to the fudging planet collapsing. That would be stupid of the Numai. And yet. Fudging and yet. Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Why is it cutting off now?
My dad beat me.
Oh. Retsky, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna choose to not acknowledge the rest of that sub message. At pool, yeah, look. See, it was a lose-lose situation, Retsky, because if I said what he beat you at, Mario Kart, and it'd be like, nah, with a belt or something. Like, there's no winning that situation. So I just chose to ignore it. You're welcome. Yeah, exactly. See, I know exactly what you would do. Ow. How does one? How does one? Because my issue here is I've really felt like this was the way. But unfortunately, it's always lit, so you always observe it. And if you're not observing it, for whatever reason, it's not fudging disappearing and going elsewhere. You couldn't fool the streamer who has been fooled by the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. How do you fool? Wait, what? What? I'm confused. Not gonna lie. Couldn't fool the streamer, which has been fooled by the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh! Oh, right, because Retsky tried to fool me with the whole beat thing. Right, okay, I'm dumb. I get it now. Oh, jeez. That was an explosion. Ah! Your level critical. Well, you know what else is critical? I fudging want to die. That's dark. Have I read this one? I think I have. The trees are moving. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, the only other thing I can think of is stuff this, I'll work it out later. Let's just go to the Ash Twin and hope that I can teleport into the fudging sun. And not be too late. I was looking for the fudging Ash Twin on the fudging wrong planet. Perfect answer to that comment. That's a mood. How is that a perfect answer? I'd argue that that just opens up a wave of more horrible possibilities. I think I'm too late again, aren't I? I might be too late again. We'll see how late I was. I think I'm too late. Bonk. Okay. Front's locked, go to the back. Back's probably going to be like, oh, nope, it turned off like 5 minutes ago. Oh, fudge, I got to get inside. No. Oh, barely made it. Okay. Shoot. Ouch. Vitals low, lovely. I died. Fudge! Everything was going fine. Hello, Pika. What are you doing? Okay, so I have two options now. Option one. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set myself a 5-minute timer, which essentially means I'm going to fudging forget to do it, and I'm not going to set it actually properly because I can't be stuffed doing that. I'm going to mess around with Brittle Hollow for 5 minutes, trying to see if I can get inside the Tower of Knowledge. Iga has so much to say. Yeah, he's lovely. Right now he is chewing his little wooden playpen area thing. Like, he just chews on the wooden sides of it and just breaks them down. I don't know why he finds so much enjoyment in it, but he does. You have a timer for me? What does that mean? Oh, I think I'm gonna crash. Oh, fudge, I'm gonna crash. Whoa! Oh my god, guys, I'm just a great pilot. Oh, you set a 5-minute timer. Oh, thanks. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, I have a timer for you, and like hit me with some fudging dumb thing. Oh. Okay, so Tower of Quantum Knowledge is there. Now, if I can get underneath the surface. Thanks, Match Cup. I thought it was amazing. If I can get under the surface in some way. Oh, jeez. Can I even get under the surface? Here we go. Never got to see my first attempt at Dark Bramble. There's a VOD somewhere. Okay, Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Where are you? Where would a Tower of Quantum Knowledge be? Where would a Tower of Quantum Knowledge be? There. Wait, have I been up here? Oh yeah, I have. Behind me? Oh, I found it. Here it is. Here's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Now, the issue I had last time was I tried to fit my ship in, and the game was like, absolutely not. Your ship is way too big for that. It seems like nothing has changed. My ship is too big, unless if I rotate it just right. If I just give it a little duh, you know, a little duh, and then I yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no, am I getting sucked into the... No, okay, I'm good. We're good. I have a feeling the game wouldn't screw me over with like, oh, you gotta rotate your ship 47 degrees around the forward axes and then like do a classic dogfight maneuver. But I can't even get in even without the ship is the problem. Because I can't climb up the fudging wall. And rotating it doesn't seem to make a difference, so... I just want to get inside. Let me in. It's so close. I can taste the rainbow. It's Skittles, not sponsored. I'm losing my mind. Okay, yeah, so you don't just brute force your way. Can confirm... Was that... That wasn't down there before. Was it? Did I just make more of it fall apart? No, that was there before and I'm an idiot. Staircase up higher is what, Oh, shoot. The staircase up higher goes to the surface of the planet. That's what that is. It's fine. There's a way back. There's a way back. Easy peasy. Wait. Is this part of the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? No. Surely not. That way goes down. You cannot parkour at all. Please tell me I turned it the right way. I turned it the wrong way. Lovely. Right, but yeah, thanks, Mecha. I appreciate that. Let me just go right to the sun, the Ash Twin right now. Oh man. It's okay, I'll be fine. I'm getting my ship back. It's fine. Tried to help. Well, you didn't. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate that. I just need to get to my ship again. So I think if I can make this. I can easily make this. Look at that. Gravity. Okay. Know what they say, do we? Do we know what they say? I'm very lost and confused, but hey. Okay, I give up on this for now. Let's go to the Ash Twin and see if we can teleport to the sun. And maybe the sun has a way to get to the quantum knowledge tower, I don't know. Where are the twins? Where are the Hourglass twins? Hourglass twins? There you are. You can't run up the wall. You can't run up the wall. So the thing that fell down, you know that little like blue sort of part of the wall that had fallen down? What that blue part of the floor is that's a sort of gravity thing. You can walk along that any orientation as long as you're walking onto it. The reason I can't run up the wall is because the anti-gravity thing broke off, and so I can't run up of it because it does not exist. Look, I think last time I asked, Magikarp was like, nah, it's more sad than anything else. And you know what? Understandable. Or like it's not, was it sad? Sad wasn't the word. I forget the word that they used. Okay. I'm just gonna park my ship here. And hope to God I don't break my fudging suit again with the cacti, which I know I'm gonna puncture. But I don't know if there's any better way to maneuver through this. Like, I'm gonna puncture it at least once. I just need to hope that I don't puncture it too many times and die. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm not gonna die. I made it. Oh my God, that was close. It's still online. Oh my God, we did it. Hold on. So I don't have to go through that again. It's still online. We've done it. We've done it. Okay. Different people struggle with different puzzles. Yeah, I got through like the really early part of the game. I fudging blitzed through it. It was impressive. And now I'm over here like, I can't do anything. Okay, center of the sun, teleport me. Fudge, yes. We're here. We're here. Twen 281,042 years ago, no user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. 9 minutes, 7 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels, closing emergency doors. We're opening the emergency doors. Oh my God. Yo! Uh-oh. That is so cool. It was so cool. Mission, science compels us to explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission, determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does. Their mission was to blow up the sun. I thought that like whatever they were doing caused the sun to explode. I didn't think they were actually trying to get the sun to explode. You think? You fudging think? That's another one of the thing. Its eyes aren't open. Things. Star has reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time until is destroyed by expanding star. 1 minute, 4 seconds. Ah, fudge. I don't have much time. So they left. So that's why the thing can disappear. Ash Twin projection stone. Okay. I didn't have much time. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they're barely visible even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. Suppose we start over, but I'm sure. Return to Ash Twin first. Perhaps a change of task would help. A comet approaching the star system would like to investigate. I can only offer my compassion. How is idea? We're well. Though disappointed, I've agreed with explaining some, but I never wish the device would fail. I hope that terrible work would be finished. So they failed to make the sun explode? Okay, so again, this is the Ash Twin project thing. They failed to make the sun explode. Well, what the fudge does that mean? Okay, well, I gotta get out of here before I die. Before I become a fudging casualty of war. Which I think is quite possibly a little too late, but hey. What's up here, actually? I basically decided I'm gonna die anyway, so I may as well, like, look around a little bit. You know? Yep, there it is. Interesting. Very interesting. They failed to make the sun explode. Failed. Crispy. I know. Delicious, crispy, fried fish. Because I think we're fish people. Not entirely certain. So if they failed to make the sun explode, why the fudge did the sun explode? Designed to make the sun go supernova, they fired the sun station but had no effect on the sun. They concluded it can never cause it to go supernova. After the failure, they took a break to investigate the comet. Our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. So that's why it explodes, because apparently it reached the end of its life cycle. But then they went to investigate the comet. So that's a fudging dead end. God. Okay, where's the interloper here? Investigate the comet. Also, apparently, there's still more to explore in the Sunless City. I thought I fully explored that. What's the point of the game? Making it live longer? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. It is very confusing. Yeah, okay, Magikarp knows because they've fudging played the game before. Making a sun sandwich? Am I about to get wrecked here? Hold on, I don't like this. Let me just navigate around it. There we go. Okay, let's go back into the Sunless Citadel. Which... I forget where the entrance is. But here is close enough, so... See you, Mecha. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Go enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you later. I don't know how much longer I'll be on for, personally, simply because I'm lost and confused and don't know what I'm doing. And that is intimidating. I must have missed something then, because I'm like, what more is there in the Sunless City? Like, what have I completely passed over? You know. Clearly something significant enough for the game to say, hey, you're an idiot, you've missed something. But like what? Okay. So, according to my calculations, I'm gonna go over here and work out which of these buildings I can't enter. Because I entered one of them from above. That much is true. I want to see what else I have been unable to enter. I'm actually going to check back there again, because maybe I didn't see everything in that room. That's my first hypothesis, is I've missed something in that room that I couldn't enter. That's hypothesis number 1. Hypothesis number 2 is there's something above I didn't see. Hypothesis number 3 is it's nowhere here at all and I'm just wasting my time. Hearts. Okay, so it's not anything up here. Unless, wait, is that another... Oh my god, did I not see this? Oh no, that's the way up. That's the way back up. Okay. So it is down here. And I must have missed something. Scroll. I've checked everything here, but I'm going to read it again anyway in case I missed something. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. No. So it's not here. What have I missed in the Sunless City? Gravity cannon. Well, I came from there. The sun? No. You see, it's sunless. It's in the name. I haven't gotten in here. That's where I haven't been. Oh. Well, I have no excuse to not have been in here then, seemingly. Oh, wait, I do have an excuse. Okay, I'm guessing this is what I've missed. Is it's the way in there. It's in its name. I mean, yeah, like, look. Okay, look, it's fine. There has to be a way in there. Maneuvering around the ghost particles to get in, that's the tricky bit, I reckon. Oh my god. Yeah, I legit just don't think I ever did this. I just think I'm a fudging stupid and I just never did this bit. That's why I missed stuff. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the signal and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the other universe, is older than the universe. Best we've yet to learn. Enter in that your mind be open to its possibilities. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how it could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by saying the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal is produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. I feel like it's me. It's me! I'm the protagonist! God, books must suck in their script. What? Because you have to, like, read the thing, like, line by line or whatever? Yeah. Okay, where is the exit? Up this way. I'm getting back to my ship. I think I've fully explored the Sunless City now. And if I've not fully explored it, then I don't even know anymore. Watch me get back to my ship and it's like, area's still not fully explored, dude. I'd cry. Okay. Sunless City, great. The name I traveled in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the eye. I literally already knew that. I found nothing out from it. So the only place I haven't fully explored is the White Hole Station. But like, what else is there? I'm gonna go to it. I don't know what I've missed in the White Hole Station. I legitimately don't know what I've missed. But clearly it's something drastic. I haven't really checked the outside. Maybe it's something outside it? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I zoomed right by that. What's the spin-off you want to see? You know what? I don't want to know. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to... You know, it may have just been easier for me to go to freaking... just fly myself into a black hole than try to come to this manually. Okay. Here we go. What have I missed here? Clearly, there's something important enough for the game to be like, oi, you've been here a bajillion times and you still haven't picked up the goddamn simple thing that you need to know. And you know what? That would absolutely be a me thing. Be here so fudging many times and still not pick the fudging thing I need. I'm like so carefully like looking. Like there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Something's on this thing. Okay, I've basically done a full rotation, haven't I? Okay, so that's a full rotation. Can confirm it's not on this walkie pad. It's somewhere like along the outer edges. Oh my god, it has eyes. No, that's just a reflection of my ship. There's a scientific term for the walkie-walkies? The walkie pad? The walkie-walkie path? Yeah, it's the scientific term is actually, funnily enough, the anti-gravity walkie-walkie. You gotta change some things around, you know, but that's pretty much it. It's the eyes! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Magikarp gets it. You know what the worst thing is? I don't know if there's actually something on here that I'm missing, or if it's like one of the floating islands nearby. I'm assuming it's one of these things, like something on here itself, but I have literally no proof. Serons, hello, wee, how are you? You are fudging late. Ignore that message. That message is not true. Serons has not been here for 2.5 hours. How you doing, Serons? Well, ice cream? I want ice cream. How fudging dare you come in here, talk about ice cream, and then not give me it. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the station. I'm gonna see if there's something inside the station I've missed, which is a very strong possibility. And between projection stone. Is there a place to put this to read? Or something? Yeah, all this thing is it's a little thing to push people to teleport. Like, I cannot think of, unless I've not read this. Yeah, I have. So I don't know what the thing is, the big dealio. I don't. Maybe I'm meant to take this stone with me and read it somewhere. Where's a place I can read this fudger? Here. We reviewed the records you sent, and they appear to show the arriving on the warp receiver in Brilliant Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but we've tested and retested, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose that instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can you arrive in Brilliant Hollow before you ever stepped onto the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Pi is confident the reading isn't accurate. She's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. An update. It's in the canyon on Ember Twins Equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We'd have to reconsider our beliefs in the nature of time. I hope so too. Okay, so that's what I missed from the thing. Is that, essentially. Which I, again, already knew about. Yo. This is on Ember Twin. Okay, I need to go back to the ship. Dodge, where's the teleporter? There it is. Teleport me back! Okay. Oh, no, this is the wrong way. I'm a dummy. Whoop! Okay. Now I get back into my ship and fudging, I don't know, man. Work something out. Okay, well now I've officially done everything. I now need to work the pieces of the puzzle that I've been given. Put the pieces together. Serons. Okay, so frozen near my shuttle. Located efficiently asked an interloper's sunward side. So if I go to the interloper, maybe there's something there. Yes? Did you drop the... Oh, no. No way Seron's dropped her ice cream. It's... Oh, she finished eating the ice cream. I was like, if she dropped it... If she dropped it... Hello? Mika's being cute. Okay. Sunward side. Empty tub. Oh, you've eaten the whole fudging tub of ice cream. I thought you had like a little bowl or maybe a cone. No, you've had a whole fudging tub. Sunward side, you say? You've gone in to investigate the sunward side of this place. I don't know what that could possibly mean. Like you've gone underneath the fudging... Do I need to recall the shuttle, maybe? I need to recall the shuttle so that way it leaves like a little bit of space, and then I'm like... Ouch, I can go under it? Yeah, maybe by removing the shuttle, that part, like, opens up, and then I can investigate inside. Don't blow up the sun while I'm out. Don't worry, I won't blow up the sun. It will do that itself. I think that's what I need to do. So that's my next objective is going to be remove the shuttle from here. I don't know how much longer I have on this I don't know how much longer I have on this loot. So what I'm gonna do is work out where that shuttle is. The gravity cannon. Where is that? Where is the gravity cannon? It is... on the Ember Twin. Okay. The Ember Twin is where I need to go. Hi, Pika. So if I go to the Ember Twin, recall that, then head over to the Interloper. I should be able to dive underneath the surface, maybe? I don't know. That is my next goal. Find the gravity cannon, recall the thing, go onto the Interloper, explore the thing, and then thingity thing thing. No, thingity thingity thing. I love how, like, in everyone else's point of view, they just watch me, like, first time ever just get into the ship and just fudging take off. And they're like, we didn't even tell him the launch codes. We didn't tell him how to pilot that thing. He hasn't even said goodbye to us. He's just up and left. Yeah. Yeah, I have. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? Maybe. I hope so. I really hope so. You had the same thought? Yeah, we're just fudging up and leaving, just like this. Uh-oh. Bonk. Okay, here it is. They're like, man, he was being so kind. Oh, fudge. Would be good if I had my suit on. Oh my lord, I almost did it again. Oh my god, that was close. That was so close. Ouch. Okay. Which one recalls? That activates the cannon, this calls a shuttle home. Call it home. Bam. Now I need to get back to my ship. Actually, I wonder if there's anything in here. I'm gonna check first. The situation may be dire. Our shuttle's equipment had strange readings. We're able to locate a fissure in the sunward side. Descended in to investigate. Yeah, okay. So, nothing new in here. Pretty much what we already knew. Cool. Okay. Now we go to the Interloper. What is that? Oh, that's the white hole. You couldn't play this game? Why not? Because it's puzzle solving and working stuff out. Oh, you get motion sick. Yeah, that wouldn't help either. Yeah, understandable. Oh shoot. I think autopilot will get us into the sun again. Did I just call you dumb? Am I wrong? I'm sorry. That was mean. I just thought that's what raise eject cover. Well, now don't tempt me, game. Don't tempt me. Raise eject cover. Eject. I can eject whenever I want. I love that. Oh my god. Autopilot fudging trying to kill me over here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Just fix everything on this fudging ship now. Autopilot fixed. Cockpit fixed. I don't know what else was fudging damaged. But everything seems fine to me. So, Is this where the ship was? Yes. Oh, what? Wait, I'm confused. What just happened? Guys, I'm very confused. Yeah, it just kicked me off. Fudging thing was just like, bye. Okay, so it can confirm kicking it off the planet did, the shuttle off the planet did stuff all. Fudging Magikarps over here, like maybe, knowing dang well that's not the solution. Which is fudging lovely. So they went to the south. Something. I don't know what they mean by Sunside. So, okay, I recalled the ship here. I recalled the ship back, and oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh. Made of cookies and cream. Yo, yes. Oh my god. Oh, now I want cookies and cream ice cream. Look what you've done, Umber. Umber, we're gonna fudging play D&D later, and I'm gonna be like, I want fudging ice cream, and this is your fault. And you will have no argument against me, because Sunside is the sun that side that faces the sun. Yeah, no, I know that, but I'm like, well, there's fudging nothing in here. The cat is manipulative. What did your cat do? Wait, is it melting? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's melting. It does not look like it's melting. You just dropped the bottom bits of a chip bag into your lap all over your blanket. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, Serons. Dead end. I'm basically treating this like a fudging maze now. I'm like, maybe there's something in here I'm meant to, like, see. There's, like, a thing I'm meant to go to. There's nothing. They're over here like, oh, we're exploring the sun side of the thing. And I'm, like, at the sun side, and there's fudging stuff all. This planet looks delicious. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm missing something. The equipment heard strange energy rings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Located a fissure that descended inside to investigate. The fudging. How do you locate a fissure and then investigate inside it? Like, yeah, okay, there's the fissure. But, like, I went all through that and I found nothing. I feel like I'm missing something super obvious. Like, supremely obvious. Fudging Magikarp over here, watching, laughing. Praying I find it? Oh no. Oh no, man. Now I'm just looking all around the fudging edges, like maybe it's there, like there's an entry somewhere else. found a fissure on the sun side, and they headed deeper to investigate it. Deeper fudging where? Like, it looks like it's sort of going down, like it's melting, right? But at the same time, I'm not seeing any progress when I'm watching it. Unless... There's no way this is like part of the quantum moon, is it? And like if I'm not observing it. Leaving me for Doctor Who. How absolutely fudging rude of you. Enjoy Doctor Who. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Ow. I know. On my face entirely. Indeed, we couldn't call it back. The exploration would be more difficult throughout the shuttle. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of Comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle. I'm just gonna like, what happens if I fly up? And I'm like, oh, Joy. No. I don't want to go too far up because I'm like, then I'll just like be left behind. The Comet will keep moving through the fudging thing and I just won't see it ever again. And I'll be left alone, crying. Like, I can't tell what part of me also thinks there isn't even anything here to find because my thing doesn't say there's more to explore here. But at the same time, they're like, oh yeah, check the fissure. Like, doesn't this look deeper than it was before? Probably fudging not. It's probably the exact same, man. I don't know. That's this thing, so I can check for signals, but there's nothing on this place. There's nothing on this comet. Like, I've checked. The scout launcher is like, boop, and I can take photos with it. Hi, that's me. Look at me. That's what that is. None of them help me here. Okay, well... This thing is going to get dangerously close to the sun soon. Oh, and we just watched that get eaten up. Maybe... Oh. Oh. Oh? Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Hey! And when I saw it getting close to the sun, I was like, hang the fudge on. I think that's where I came down from. So, ghost matter, don't go that way. Ho ho ho! Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, the only thing I could think of was like, what if I just wait for the sun? I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realize. Can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we'll lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. Okay, I have several fudging paths to go down here. First the sand, now the ice. Yeah, I was like, oh, fudge. Oh my god. It didn't kill me. But it definitely did not make me stronger. Okay. Well, am I just stuffed now? Because I think I'm stuck. Oh, no. We good? Oh, jeez. Me just taking so many photos. Okay, go down this way. Yep. Oh, it's gonna be one of these fudging things, isn't it? Avoid all the ghost matter as you slide your way fudging down. Wait. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Oh no! He didn't make it, chat. He didn't make it. Oh my God. Holy shoot. Spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source of what it is within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They say it to be 10 times what we're seeing at least. I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, the matter is disturbingly volatile. Whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything as tightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If the stone was to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously, and the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. What are you doing? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chance of survival. I will learn what I can, go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Hold on. If this is doing loops around the sun, is the thing causing the sun to explode this stuff building up the pressure and it flies right into the sun, causing it to go supernova? Yo, what the hell? That's my hypothesis. Well, now my question is, how do I get out of here? Do I even get out? Is this? Okay, that looks lethal. 100%. That, less so. Maybe that's safer this way? No. I just died. I need to go back there. I need to go back. That's cool as hell. So the ghost matter comes from the interloper. I also feel like I'm probably just incredibly stupid and there was a way out and I was just too blind to see it. Yeah, ruptured core. I found the two missing members of the shuttle crew near a ruptured core that looked like exploded. They traced the strange energy readings to spherical stone casing filled with some sort of exotic matter. They determined it was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If it were to rupture, the matter would expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of them stayed behind to examine it while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest. I could have. You're absolutely correct. I'm gonna go back to it because I have a feeling there's still more there that I did not see. Though having said that, I am gonna have to wait because it is nowhere near the sun right now, is it? No. But I'm still gonna go there because there are other paths I could have gone through. Like other corridors and stuff, like right at the beginning. And I'm gonna check them out. What's the bet the ship's gonna try and kill me again because it's accelerating and it's not gonna decelerate fast enough? Decelerate? That's right. I'm gonna abort and start slowing down. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that thing way too quick. Good thing I turned away, yeah. There's a sentence that could ruin the comet, not a spoiler. I don't think I want to know what the sentence that could ruin the comet is anyway. So, you know. Okay. Go. Now I just wait for this thing to get dangerously close to the sun. And, just wait. We just wait for fudging ever. Maybe I should be, like, here so it's a safer wait, you know? It's like, look at that. That is a dangerous, like... That is dangerously close. And surely it only gets closer, right? So I'm thinking it like gets past, it just barely misses, and then the next time it comes around, it flies right into the sun, causing it to go supernova, destroy the solar system. Just my hypothesis. No biggie. I'm just looking. I haven't been to Hollow's Lantern at all, but I don't really think there's a way to really land there. But no, the station, like, this thing just gets bigger, and it gets bigger, and so it just envelops the station. That's what happens. Well, I found the quantum moon. It's currently above Timber Hearth, and now it's not. Now it's above Dark Bramble. Okay, so we can actually use the map to check where the places it goes are. Dark Bramble, Timber Hearth, Giant Steep. Okay, well, now's not the time anyway. Okay. So the first time I went down that first path, I say stuff that's a death sentence. Let's go down this way. Although I'm betting it all, like, probably... Okay, yeah, these two meet up anyway. Be very careful here. Oh, shoot. So that gets you into the core anyway. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I hate it, Retsky. I hate it. I hate it. What else am I missing? What else am I missing? I'm just gonna check the thing here. What am I missing? So this has all been figured out. Done. The Ash Twin project, still have no idea how to get there. I feel like this is the final thing, right? The plan to construct technology capable of negative time interval. The central chamber was physically sealed off by an immense, thick, protective shell. Don't know how to get in. The pair with a single user. Okay, that doesn't help. The high energy lab. Want to know 22-minute time interval is possible. They conclude it would require new technology to produce. Astrum was proposed as location. Black Hole Forge. Okay. Right. I don't know how to get there, though. Pull the Nomar shuttle from the quantum moon. A huge cylindrical structure. Okay, you know what? Let's go to that gravity cannon and see if there's anything there that might, like, jog my memory and help me find out how to get to the quantum tower of knowledge. What the hell? My god. What else broke? What else broke? It autopiloted me right back into the fudging surface of the planet. How lovely. I love this map. Okay, the Hourglass Twins. Giant Steep. Timber Hearth. Hourglass Twins, Giant Steep, Timber Hearth. Something, Brittle Hollow. Bramble. Where's the last place it orbits? There's one more place it orbits. Okay, it is currently not anywhere in this. It's currently not anywhere here. I cannot physically see. Uh-oh. The hell? Oh, I just crash landed on Brittle Hollow, apparently. Okay, well, that works. Whoops. I said autopilot into it and the game was like, yep, noted, done, easy. It just crushed. Gravity cannon. Okay, so. Let's see what we can learn from this place here, shall we? I don't know if this is important at all, but I want to see what's up here. Might be helpful, might not be. Who knows? Not me. Shall we check it out? Okay, that's a thing to read, but we need a corresponding thing. There we go. Thing to read with the corresponding thing. Brittle Hollow projection stone. I'm pretty sure I've already read it. I'm at the shuttle ready to take the first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Just on the opposite side, if you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Okay, well that doesn't help because we can't actually get inside the fudging thing. Because the goddamn thing is a little brokened. Oh, thank God for that rock, otherwise I would have gone straight inside the black hole. Observatory, okay, well. Crossroads. What have we got here? The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. You can call the shuttle home. You can activate the gravity canyon. I call it home. There's probably something I've missed in this shuttle. Watching it wonder, I'm about to stand for the first time on the moon. As expected, the shuttle landed at the South Pole and make the way of the journey on foot. We don't know why it always welcomes visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. I wonder if right does nothing, left do anything? Left launches. Middle brings back. What does right do then? Nothing. Left, launch. I don't know what right does. Does right stop it from flying out into space? I'm so confused. Oh, that's not great. I don't know what happened there. Right probably gets rid of the exit thing? I have no freaking clue. I don't. Vroom vroom? I'm just trying to figure out, like, what the purpose of launching these ships is. Well, okay, if it always welcomes its visitors at the fudging southern thing of the fudging south, maybe what I gotta do is I just gotta go back to my ship and see if I can just go to the quantum moon, but approach it from the south side? Maybe that's the big thing, is it's like, ow. I've just been trying to fly straight at it, but I need to approach it from the south specifically. Maybe that's all I can think of. I don't know how I'm gonna get back to my ship. I actually have no clue how I'm getting back to my ship. That is so high up. I'm dumb, I can just come up this way. Alley up. Oop. Oh, what is this? I don't think I've seen this. Oh, no, wait, yes I have. Ignore me, I'm big stupid. Okay. Time to find the quantum moon. Power shard, not what we're looking for. Okay. Museum shard, Grove shard. Island shard. Quantum moon. Quantum moon's over that way. Let's go. Now we need to approach it from the south. Maybe that's really the only thing I've been screwing up, is I've not been approaching it from the south. But that sounds ridiculous and stupid, and why would that be the case? Watch this. Oh, it was right there. Come on. I like physically saw it disappear. That is some nonsense. Power shard, quantum moon. That is some nonsense. I was keeping an eye on it the whole time. Because the reason why I'm wanting to... like, I'm assuming the south side is there, but... I have no way to know. Like, how do I know which side is south without activating my landing, here? Which won't let me do, without it disappearing. Wait, what is that? The in-between. No, fudge it. New attempt. I'm just gonna land on the Hollow's lantern. Let's see if there's anything fun here to land on. Just like stuff it. Stuff the quantum moon. I'm landing on the fudging volcanic planet, moon, whatever. find a nice, safe place to land. Sure. It's all about Lava Moon, exactly. Jesus, is dangerous. Whoop! I'm like, surely there's something important about this. Oh no. Okay, not that one. We'll find a safer one to land on. Because some of these have inside bits, you see? And inside bits are for landing and walking. Watch there be absolutely nothing on this. Like, the only reason I feel like there is something in this little volcanic moon is because, like, on the map... Fudge, yes. I was like, on the map, it's got, like, a little silhouette, and the silhouette's not filled in. Oh my god, I panicked. Warning, increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity. Location is now inhospitable. Fudge all of the deniers. Timberhearth. Friends in Timberhearth mines, the last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. To deliver more ore to Holly's Lantern immediately, you must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the project. It will be more than we initially thought. It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the shell will destroy everything. The idea of an encasement that's supernova proof, however briefly, supernova proof. Does this mean if I get inside the protective shell of the Ash Project, I can survive for a brief moment? Oh, that's important. That's fudging important information. Oh my god, there's more stuff in Timberhearth I haven't seen. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Okay. So there's more to explore though. There's more to explore though. So let's go find another big volcano thing. That one looks nice. I think we were already in that one, weren't we? Yeah. Look at the fudging mini-map. I was already here. Uh-oh. Okay. We're going over here. To somewhat safety. Yeah, no, that's bad. Okay, good thing there's fudging no gravity on this planet, moon, otherwise I'd be dead. Why did it take me so long to land on this place? Also nothing? Good. Jeez, what was that? Ship. Yes. Fuel level critical. That's great. Take me to ship. Ship, take. Take me go. Ship, home, safe. Yay. Uh-oh. No. No. No! Go back! Why is my ship leaving the atmosphere? Oh my god. Just made it. Volcanic testing site. Okay, so now I'm trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell. Even the smallest crack or opening would destroy everything. Oh, okay, I just worked it out. So the reason why we're able to go back in time and stuff after dying is because the thing is encased. But the question is, how do I get to it? If it's encased ever so briefly. If it's completely sealed, how does one get inside? Completely sealed, how does one get inside? There must be like only one way, and that's a teleporter, right? What could teleport into the Ash Twin? That's the question. The only way inside would be teleport. I just worked it out. I think I just worked it out. Does the sun project teleport back to the Ash Twin? It might not. Like, that's what these little fudging loopy loop things are, right? Like, this is for the thing. Oh god. Oh my god, I feel like my brain is like, it's right there. The answer that I've been looking for, it's right there. Can't figure it out. Twins. Oh, fudge. Oh, get out of the way of the sand. Goes to the sun, but it's too late because the sun has been gobbledygooked. This one goes to deep water planet place. Where does this one go? The forge? Goes to the forge. Supernova proof. How do I get inside? How does one get inside a supernova proof shell that is not meant to have any entrances, because otherwise it would defeat the entire purpose of being supernova? Teleport. But I've not seen a single teleporter that goes into it. I've checked pretty much all the teleporters. I've not seen a single one. So maybe it's one of these things. Does have a connection, yet I've been waiting and watching these things, and I've not seen a single way in, except for the teleport out. There's a teleport out, there's no teleport in. The ones on the other planet, they might have a teleport in. So I'll take my ship, go to the other planet, and see if I can go in. Probably not. This is all I've got. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna call the stream because I've been going for like 3.5 hours almost. And my brain probably needs to do a little bit of the thinky thing. You know? Or it can, oh. Here we go, here's one. Actually, why am I going there? I've not tried to land on it, have I? It probably doesn't have a landing. Yeah, there's no landing up here like in the other planet. However, there is probably... I just realized the sand has pretty much entirely encapsulated this place, but... Oh, I've been inside this anyway. This is the high energy lab. I've already been inside. That's not the way in. That's not the way in. Questions and confusion. Just check the other side of the planet to see if it has one as well. And if not, then I'm going to go back to the Ash Twin and see if there is a way on the Ash Twin now that this place has stopped fudging dumping sand. It's about to stop dumping sand. There isn't another side. Okay. Sand is about to be dumped. This place still only goes out. There is no in. There is only leave. No enter. No enter, only leave. And this side is also no enter, only leave. So how do I get no enter only leave to be no leave only enter? That is the question on everyone's lips. And by everyone, I mean just mine. I'm the only one asking this question. I still demand answers. Because I'm selfish like that, and I'll always demand things I can't have. So. That just goes all the way up to the surface. Whatever the fudge you want to call it. Oh, did I miss? Exit? Doesn't matter. That. Down here, there's nothing. Never. Fine. That is the stuff that seems to be completely encasing the planet. Completely encasing it. Completely fudging what's its face fudging proof. Daxos, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How are things? How are you? Hope you're doing great. Ahoy there. You've returned. I'm trying to work out how to get to the inner core of this planet. Very unsuccessful. You had no internet for 3 days. What happened? What happened to your internet, buddy? Take the next left. No, that goes up. You're wrong. Someone done goofed. Oof. That's not great. Well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you got your internet returned and everything is all fine and happy and working. And I hope it didn't, like, cost anything in terms of, like, big things you had to do and then weren't able to do. Main campaign complete. Nice, Umber. Congrats. Nah, I have no idea. If it's supernova proof. I want to see what happens when the supernova does, like, come over here and try to, like, burn it up. Which is about to happen. And in Daxos, I know you only just got here, but I am going to call it a stream when the sleep ends, because I've been going for, like, 3.5 hours, and my brain has stopped working, because I did not know how to solve puzzle. I've made great progress. Did I? I feel like I've done stuff all today. Like, what have I done? I got inside the interloper. I got to the sun station. And I found the place on the volcano. Thanks. Thaxos. Thaxos comes in for 30 seconds. Yeah, you've done a great job. What are you talking about? I appreciate you guys. Wait a minute. I learned a lot. Did I? I feel like I've learned nothing. I don't know. I don't fudging. I don't know. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. Maybe the same time, maybe a little later. I'm not sure. It depends what I've got going tomorrow because I don't know what I have tomorrow. But I will be back to do more of Outer Wilds, work out mysteries around all of this sort of stuff. Because I have learned things. Despite what I say and not being able to remember, I know I've learned stuff. The autopilot threw my ship into the sun. Had an exciting dream, did you? It's not impossible, but it's not like I'll take you there on purpose. Oh, I love that you can be like, oi, the autopilot did this, and they're like, yeah, it can. Just don't, lol. But anyway, we're gonna go find someone to raid. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream, even though I have no fudging clue what is going on right now because everything is an absolute mess. And the game is confusing as hell. I love the hell out of it. It's a fantastic thing. I just don't know what's going on. There is so much to unpack in this fun little puzzle adventure. Pika fluff. Pika has some fluff. Who are we rating? Who are we rating? That is the question, chat. Oh my god, we're rating orange. I don't know if I've rated orange before. I probably have. Orange is a bottle. Orange is a bottle. That is the only context you are getting. Orange is a bottle and playing God of War. And you're gonna go say hi to Orange because Orange Bottle is super cool and good person. Comes here every now and then. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I don't watch many of his streams, so this will be nice to go say hi to him. So definitely, if you're subbed, thank you, Thaxos. I was literally gonna do it. You're the best. If you're subbed, top one. If you're not subbed, bottom one. Go give Orange Bottle your love and support and everything. Thanks for being here, Pocky. Thank you for being here, Thaxos, Magikarp, Serons. I don't know who has spoken recently. Umber as well, of course. Retsky, me scrolling. That should be everyone. And all the lurkers as well. I appreciate you all for being here, no matter who you are, no matter if I've forgotten to mention your name because I'm a horrible person. Go say hi to Orange Bottle and I'll catch you all another time. So take care, everyone. Take care, have fun, goodbye, and don't die or I will cry. I forgot my outro. Ha 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 ha. Goodbye.